This is a serious warning to all preachers. You might be working for a church organization, but you are accountable to God, to Jesus Christ, for the souls, because the souls belong to Him. He bought them at a price on Calvary, His own blood. And you will give account to Him for what you did with the souls. The flock, the sheep, are His flock. They are not your flock. They belong to Him. And you are only to shepherd the sheep, to care for them, to feed them. You must feed them with the words of Jesus, because man will not live from bread alone, but from every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. The words of Jesus are the words of life. Those are the words by which we all will be judged. You must teach the sheep to obey what Jesus commanded. Not a church theology or doctrines, philosophy or psychology, positive thinking, your own words. The words of Jesus, they are the words of life. You will be accountable for every word that you have spoken to those people. If you lead them astray, then Jesus Himself will hold you accountable. The money that you receive from the sheep, you will be responsible and accountable for that also. If you fleece the sheep and slaughter the sheep, then God will hold you accountable. That money must be used for the kingdom of God, for the sheep, for the needy, for the orphans and the widows, to look after them. You are responsible for that money. If you squander it on yourself and on lavish buildings in this world, temples in this world, God will hold you accountable for every penny. Dear friend, it is your job to look after the sheep, to tend the sheep. As Jesus said, Matthew chapter 24, verse 45, He says, "Who is then the faithful and sensible slave, whom his master put in charge of his household to give them their food at the proper time? Blessed is that slave, whom his master finds so doing when he comes. Truly I say to you, that he will put him in charge of all his possessions. But if that evil slave says in his heart, my master is not coming for a long time, and shall begin to beat his fellow slaves, and eat and drink with the drunkards, the master of that slave will come on a day when he does not expect him, and at an hour which he does not know, and shall cut him in pieces, and assign him a place with the hypocrites. Weeping shall there be, and gnashing of teeth." Dear friend, dear fellow preacher, are you feeding the sheep? Are you tending the sheep? Are you a responsible keeper? May Jesus bless you.